Hello, today I'm at Ancient Robot Games, and I'll be talking to Dougal to find out if the stereotype that young people don't interact with others is true or not based on their customers. So people often say that kids and teenagers nowadays are glued to their screens and never going outside to interact with others or socialize. Based on the customers that come to this shop, do you think that's true?
It's an interesting thing because I don't get to see them if they're glued to their screens and stayed at home. The ones I've seen, no, it's not the case at all. They are always. We always have some young people every day who are coming in and playing some games, usually the same groups of people, so it's something that they kind of get into regularly. But I can't tell for the ones I can see who aren't here, who are maybe glued to their screen.
And are there any differences in what kind of games that the younger people play compared to like the older ones or the way that they interact with the game?
Yes, depending on the age. So very young kids, the games that they're going for are usually something with a kind of physical aspect to it. A kind of like, I guess, updated Jenga is what you would say. So some sort of dexterity thing or something with nice physical pieces. Because you've got that interaction immediately with anyone kind of like 5 or 6 or something like that. When it's getting to older people, it is different for every group, as it is different with every person. We have some teenagers come in who never played the game before and they're wanting something silly that they can play. You've got some people whose parents are really into it, so they're really into it and they pull out one of the biggest games we have in the box and then they teach their friends it and I don't have to step in and do anything because they're already really on top of it. I think board gaming in general was very niche and is now kind of growing slightly, but it still has that kind of mentality where it's something you have to learn, it's something you have to get into. It's not as accessible as picking up a computer game or something like that. But it's different for everyone and different people work differently. So I would say for the most part, no. All of our games are played by pretty much every age range. But there are definitely people who are just wanting a bit of fun and don't really know about it, in which case we have some like more straightforward games that they would go for. Again, still always enjoy themselves. I don't think we've ever had a time where anyone's walked out of here upset that they can't do things, so that's always a joy.
Since I'm talking about younger people, obviously they have the obligation of school. Do you see how their school schedule affects the gaming?
Definitely during the breaks. Like last week with the half term, we definitely noticed a lot more kids. It is there, but it's more. I think it's the same with people working. You know, we maybe get a few more people during the day that are adults who have that day with their friends on like a Monday or a Tuesday or something like that. But the majority of the time, it's fairly equal with after work times and things like that, with people coming in both after work and after school. So I think it's relatively a similar sort of restriction, I guess, that people have on their time when it comes to work and school. But we definitely notice more people during the break because I think their parents are like, right, you're on break, go out and do something, as opposed to anything else.
So that is what the customers of Ancient Robot Games looks like. Thank you for watching.